So my friend Emma and I, we were freshmen or sophomores in high school, and my parents had gone away for the weekend and moved. Were just hanging out at the house. I think it was, maybe 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and we were starting to get hungry. And for some reason, some idea sparked in our mind, like, oh, we should go to McDonald's. And I was like, yeah, I think it might have been cold, or it was just dark and we didn't want to walk, two girls walked by themselves. We were like, no, we shouldn't do that. So I don't know how, but we thought it would be a good idea to take the Acura that was in the garage. And we did it. We took the car and we drove to McDonald's. Neither of us had our licenses. I don't even know if either of us had our permits at the time. So we took the Acura out and we drove to McDonald's and we got food and we were like, yes, it's great. And so we were eating on the way home. We were like, we should, just get home. And so then I get a call and it came through. They called Emma. They called Emma's phone. And they were like, can I talk to Krista? And we were like, oh my gosh. And they were like, hey, we're going to be home in a little bit or something. Anyway, so it resulted in us throwing our food out the window. We don't want them to see that we got McDonald's, even though we could have just said we walked, but we panicked. We threw it out the window and freaked out and drove home fast. And so we get home and we're sitting in the living room, and I think they get home, and my dad had asked me, like, hey, so what have you guys been doing? Oh, we're just hanging out, and I think he went out to the garage for something, maybe a beer or something, and came back in. He's like, why is the car hot? I don't know how, but I thought of something so fast. I was like, oh, we were sitting in there. We were listening to music. I was sitting in the driver's side, and I was, pumping on the brakes with my feet. And I guess it just made the engine warm. What? That makes no sense, right? I could have just said, well, we turned the car on, and then the engine got hot. But, I was panicked and I just thought of something really fast. Anyway, I don't think he bought it, but he didn't ask anything else. And then I think later he asked, why does the car smell like McDonald's? And like, oh, Sean and Rachel, they had McDonald's and we had some and we ate it in the car. Yeah, right. I don't know. We never spoke of it after that. We never, I don't even think we spoke about it since then. It's been like 6, 7 years. But anyway, while they were gone, we took the car out and we were maybe 14 or 15 years old. That's my story.